Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's a little bit rainy today, but we're gonna keep going on our 2-story wall. Yeah, we've got 2 lifts to do, and then we gotta do formwork. There's supposed to be a thunderstorm rolling in at around 3 p.m. today, so I think we're gonna call it a little bit before that, considering I'm inside a giant metal structure. Yeah, other than that, we're just gonna keep rolling, so here we go.
Flip it, put the 10 foot on,
Okay.
and then put it back up, and hopefully that'll all take the same amount of time.
Oh, you're talking about the tube.
Yeah, we have to switch the tube for a shorter one.
Gotcha.
So right now, I can reach up, standing on the foam. Oh, I can reach to the 8-foot mark.
So that's 16 feet total.
That's 16 feet up. If we go another 4 feet higher, I'll be able to reach 20 feet. It is 25 feet to the steel. If Snuffy, yeah, so I would essentially be like this. I don't know that that's realistic. No, but I need less variation because it's falling farther. So I won't need to scoot it very far either direction. Yeah, we'll switch it out for the 10 foot. But the 10 foot I'm worried will be too long. Which is one of the reasons why I was saying it might be better just to cut the 15 foot. If we think that'll work.
Because this is, you cut a foot off of it already, right?
I cut a foot off it already, which is the right height. So if I were to cut 5 feet, or if I were to cut, right now it's at 14, if I were to cut 7 feet off this, that would get me where I need to be. And as long as we think a ring roll will do it. Do we think we'll be able to join the two?
See why not?
I don't see why not either. And absolute worst case scenario, if it does completely not work, we can always get another one of these. But I think it's pointless to cut the 10 foot when we know we're going to need to cut this later.
Yeah, okay.
Because then we have a solid 10 feet.
Right.
Because we could always hook Snuffy to the end of the 10 foot.
Yeah.
We could always find a way to make that happen.
Yeah.
So let's just do that. Let's just cut this.
Cut this at 7 feet?
At 7 feet. Yeah.
So you have 2 7-foot
Well, really,
sections.
it'll be 7, 8, 9 feet. We'll cut 9 feet off this. Because that'll be a 5-foot section up top, which is 7 feet down.
Okay.
Yeah. And once we have everything formed up, I'll be able to look at it. So, and because I can cut it in the form, I'll just cut it where it needs to be.
Okay.
Perfect. All right. Well, let's. We're all vacuumed. Holes are drilled for rebar. Let's do 2 lifts. Slam in some rebar, and I do want to do epoxy in the rebar.
Okay.
Yeah, it's over here.
Perfect. Okay. Let's get her done.
All right.
Pitter patter. Let's get at her. But that'll give us 4 hours. We can definitely do like 5 lifts, 5 or 6 lifts. Easy.
Depends on how easily the formwork goes in.
Yeah, that really is the kicker. But like I said, if we get 1 lift after the formwork, we're good. All right, we're taking a little bit of a break. I am completely covered in rammed earth because the chute actually got a kink in it, which we were warned about. We knew, but I didn't see it. I just didn't feel it because it was still distributing some, but we got a big old clog, and then it yanked the chute off and landed on my noggin. But luckily, my trusty hard hat / cowboy hat protected my head. But so we're welding a bead around the base so that way the chute has something to grip onto a little better, hopefully. And then we're going to put it back up and keep going. We had to effectively dump the rest of the load and then manually move it by hand. We just dumped it straight in the center, and then we moved it by hand with shovel, and then we rammed it, and everything looks fine. So there's nothing wrong with the lift, and I'm okay. Everyone's safe, so we're just going to hook it back up and keep going. Here we go. My hat looked all crushed and bent.
You're like,
It
no.
looks all.
I will say it did help. Well, because I felt it start to fall, and so you saw I jumped out of the way, and most of it landed on my shoulders. Luckily, my neck broke the fall. No, but it just rattled me a little bit. That was a lot of weight.
It was. You and I could not pick it up, and that's what landed on me. Yeah, I don't know what caused the problem, like why it jammed up.
It clogged up.
Yeah, it clogged. That's why there was so much in there. Because after it pulled, there was no more going into the tube. So what was in the tube got clogged, and that much weight yanked it off of the... Oh, it's still going down my crack.
Little shimmy shimmy.
Yeah, I'm just accepted the fact that it's going to feel like a day at the beach. So close. Come on. Hoppa! Here. See if that'll fit. Hey, look at that. We have more of the rings.
Probably. I think they're probably in the box with the other tube that's in the red Connex.
I need to do rebar first. Then we'll put in...
You got chamfers on the back side?
Yeah. But I'm going to do all the chamfers at once, just because it's easier that way. Oh, no, it won't be. I'll be fighting the foam. Let's do rebar first, then I'll do chamfers.
Okay.
So TJ is covering the holes in our steel for the second story doorway.
Okay. Send it. Okay, hold. Tell me before you add pressure again.
Ready?
Yep, hold. All right, send it. Good?
Yeah. Is that sucked in?
No.
Is that sucking in?
I mean, not really, but try to put another one Right, like maybe 6 inches below it. See if we can get this thing to suck in tight. Yeah, I'll need air real quick. Oh yeah, that's helping. Yeah.
So, chamfers,
Yeah, I'm gonna do chamfers real quick.
then
we'll do
steel,
steel,
then the
and
final
then the
piece
last
of
piece of foam.
Okay.
Because I can still climb out of it right now.
If we can get 2 more lifts done.
We need at least one.
No, I know we need a minimum of 1, but if we can get 2 more done, it's gonna make vacuuming a little easier.
Yeah. What time is it?
It's 12:15.
Yeah, that's plenty. So we should get at least 2 or 3 more lifts.
Okay.
Oh, that's like a tiger. I mean, it's not. It's about a 3/16 gap, but you're going to want to measure from the bottom and put a line at 18 inches, just so we know how high to hold it.
You have the tape.
Yeah, I do. Here. And then what we're going to have to do is actually put in 2 screws for each one.
Oh.
And most of it's going to be flying.
Right on the kneecap.
And that's also how I get in and out.
18 inches, you said?
Yep. So what I'll do is I'll hop out, I'll throw in foam, and then we'll do the steel after the foam. Because the foam will actually help guide where they need to be.
Yeah.
Because I can stand up here while somebody drills.
Okay.
A clamp would probably help. Mark our 18 inch.
Yep.
So the steel for the top door is in. We have trimmed our elephant trunk. The foam is in. The next layer of rebar is in. And we are ready to go. Let's get after it.
Are we ready to mix, love?
What?
Can we mix?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, we got a few lifts done. We got some form work done. I got hit in the head a whole bunch. But I think we're going to call it a day. And yeah, hit it tomorrow. Thanks for joining our adventure.